Let me tell you a quick story about someone you might relate to. Last fall, Bill Haskins, a 67-year-old retired engineer from Dallas, was watching the nightly news when he saw a headline that shook him. Moody's downgrades U.S. credit outlook to negative. That night, he didn't sleep. Like many of us, Bill had worked his whole life to build up his retirement. But suddenly he realized maybe his nest egg wasn't as safe as he thought. And that story? It actually starts with a simple free phone call. But before we come back to Bill's decision, let's talk about why so many wealthy conservative investors, people who could put their money anywhere, are quietly moving large portions of their retirement savings into gold IRAs. Because here's the thing no one's talking about on CNBC. In the last 12 months, the U.S. national debt surged past $34 trillion. Inflation continues to quietly erode our purchasing power, and commercial real estate is teetering on the edge. Even President Trump recently called the current economy one of the most fragile we've seen in decades. Now here's what's wild. Even with stocks riding high, smart money is hedging their bets. Gold demand from institutional investors and family offices has spiked, and it's not because they're prepping for doomsday. It's because they understand a principle that many everyday investors overlook. Diversification is protection, not just variety for variety's sake. Real protection against systemic risk. And for investors like Bill, that principle meant action. See, Bill had about $520,000 in a traditional 401k, mostly index funds, a little real estate exposure. But after speaking with his financial advisor, and then getting a second opinion, he realized his portfolio had one massive blind spot: zero exposure to hard assets like gold. That's when he took the free gold IRA guide you'll hear about at the end of this video. A few weeks later, after a pressure-free, educational-only call with a gold IRA specialist, Bill rolled over $152,000 from his 401k into a gold IRA. Not all of it, just enough to give him peace of mind. Today, he sleeps better. And he tells his friends, it's not about trying to get rich. It's about making sure I don't go broke. Now here's why wealthy conservative investors love gold IRAs. First, control. With a gold IRA, you're not locked into the ups and downs of Wall Street. You hold physical gold, stored securely under your name. Second, hedge against inflation. Gold has historically held its value, even when the dollar weakens. And third, tax-deferred growth. Just like your traditional IRA or 401k, a gold IRA lets you defer taxes while you protect and grow your wealth in physical assets. But let's be real. This isn't for everyone. If you're 25 years old, throwing money into crypto and hoping for 10x returns, this probably isn't for you. But if you're near or in retirement, if you've worked 30, 40 years building a nest egg, and if your goal is to preserve what you've earned and maybe even pass it down, then this is exactly the kind of move you should be considering. And no, this isn't one of those sketchy, get-free silver coins gimmicks. There's no high-pressure sales, no pushy reps, just a free, no-obligation gold IRA guide and a one-on-one educational call to help you understand your options. That's exactly how Bill started. And today, he's more confident than ever that his retirement is truly protected. So if you've got at least $100,000 in a traditional IRA or 401k, do yourself a favor. Take the next step. Click the link, get the free gold IRA guide, and schedule your short educational call. Not to buy, just to learn. Because once you see how this works, you'll understand why so many Americans, especially the ones who've already made their wealth, are choosing to secure it with gold. You've worked too hard to leave your retirement to chance, and your future deserves better than blind trust in a shaky economy. Click the link, get the free guide, talk to someone who will actually help you think this through. It might just be the smartest move you ever make.